Hello everyone, and welcome to another session, or episode if you will, of Solasta, Crown of the Magister. We've been getting quite far in it, and we completed all but one side quest for our party members. The only one left I think is called A History of Violence, which is for the new DLC Wanderer background, which we need to complete in the town of Coporann. So we're going to head over there. Another interesting thing to note, not all of the party member background side quests are necessarily in the main city of Caer-Cliflin. If you are in Coporann, the spell sword background takes place there, if I recall. Okay. Looks like all three of these are in progress. Last we left off. Let's see how we are looking in terms of equipment. Looks like we got some stuff we can sell. Or at least we'll put some things in our loot container. Darts are like a worse version of javelins. They do less damage, they have a shorter range, so it's like there's not really much upsides to using them. Right, pretty heavy axe for a little halfling. Piercing, slashing. I don't want to sell my primed weapons because, you know, there's a part of me which feels like I can get some good material and craft some not sweet armor. Right. I think that's it. Oh. Here we go. Now he should have all of the things that he can attune to, he is attuned to. All of the things she's attuned to, she too is attuned to. Oh, she never had the gauntlets on. Oh. Wow, it really increases her carrying capacity. I like that. We are definitely going to want to keep around the Wand of Identify. It's a good thing I'm looking at all this inventory, that way I know what to buy. Or what attuned items I don't have equipped, is what I mean. Right, is there anything we can buy from this guy? Can't recall if there's anything we can build with an emerald. Diamonds are actually pretty useful, same for rough blue. I'm pretty sure we have a rough blue diamond for one blueprint. Right, definitely want to do a tiger fang. Ghoul's Caress, paralyzed, that's pretty useful. Better than nothing. Alright. That's the closest. Yeah, we don't need any more rations as long as we have a 3rd level spell slot. That really freed up a lot of weight and inventory. Ah, that was quick. I do feel a bit bad that if you look around, there's like other provinces named Sanreed, and we don't really know anything about them because you can't really visit. I know it's meant to evoke the feel of a much larger world. However, I get the feeling that with the whole fiasco of the OGL 1.1, we probably aren't really going to get much in the way of sequels to this game. Or if it does, or if there are sequels, they're going to be completely... It's going to use their completely original rules system. I think more than anything, when people are talking about losing a lot of faith in Wizards of the Coast from the OGL 1.1, that's very understandable. There are some people thinking to convert to different systems like Pathfinder or whatever. Personally speaking, I still feel like with all the third-party support, and in fact it's third-party publishers who will be most adversely affected by the new 1.1 OGL, you can still play Dungeons & Dragons. You just don't have to financially support Wizards. The OGL will most likely still have basic rules. You can just buy from smaller smaller studios who are like basically doing their own thing, and you can give them money that way, because the thing with a lot of third-party publishers, unless they're like on DM's Guild, in which case they're actually using the intellectual property of Wizards of the Coast, they're really only using the game mechanics, because due to an interesting inference of US copyright law, I think it's copyright, I'm not a lawyer, so take what I say with a grain of salt, you cannot copyright game mechanics. Like, that's the reason why you see hit points in all sorts of RPGs. But beyond that, I still think I will still be into Dungeons & Dragons. I still think I am going to like it, and most likely play it if possible. I'm just going to be supporting third-party studios. Okay, what do we want? Rapier of Harmony, I like the sound of that. Scimitar of Speed is also something I like. Alright, I think that's enough. Alright. Ooh, yeah. Really should have taken a prime longsword. You know what? When we get back to Caer Kiflin, we can take one of them out or buy one of them. Because once we get a Warden Blade, you can cast Spirit Guardians, and if I recall, it doesn't require concentration. We already have a cleric who can cast Spirit Guardians, and that really saved our bacon quite a bit. Now imagine how much we can do with two of them. That's the interesting thing, because of all the various types of specialist runs, particularly for like a 4-cleric group, let Let me see. Found a crown. Searched the tower's library. Okay, it's somewhere back here. Okay, but as I was saying, that's the reason why people often do, if they want to do just a single class party, 4 clerics is like one of the best, because the domains, just the domains alone, give you so many great options. Not to mention good spells. Something like, for wizards isn't as good because, well, they can do stuff. Wizards are still quite fragile, unless you, like, take the right backgrounds and stuff like Court Mage and Sellsword for, like, good weapon and armor proficiency. Okay. If I recall correctly. No, I cannot fast travel. It's just that kind of dungeon. Oh well. Oh yeah, the Cloak of Arachnida allows her to climb sideways and stuff. That's pretty funny. Okay. Now if I recall, the amulet should be somewhere down there. And once we try and get it, we are going to get ambushed by air elementals. So before that happens, we are going to metagame cheat a little and cast spells on ourselves. This amulet is down here. Someone got a good perception roll. Looks like we were intentionally meant to find it, and for some reason, my vision is getting all blurry. Okay. Detect magic. Hold on while I look this up. Okay, I see. Okay, we are going to go into cautious mode. See, when someone steps on it, it will cause us to find the amulet. Once we do, I'm going to have her pick it up. Okay. Please pick up that amulet. Alright, loot all. And as soon as we do that, you may notice some air elementals were going to try and ambush us. Heh. Pretty hard to miss, seeing how big they are. Now, one of the things I kind of noticed about D&D 5th edition is elementals are mostly one... Ooh, a crit. Been getting a lot of those of the barb. Is that I've noticed elementals really are only one variety. In 3rd edition but I don't think other editions, elementals in general had age categories similar to dragons, and what that meant was you had minor elementals, major elementals, so on and so forth, and they varied widely in power, which really helped with keeping them relevant at various levels of play. In 5th edition, I think they only really come in one variety, and they're all CR 5. If I recall correctly, they are not going to be... they are not going to be weak or affected by poison, so... we are going to want to dash up here because this will give us a good vantage point to them in general. On the other hand, they may try and go for us, but even so... Alright, surprised. So here is what I'm going to do while we still have a surprise round. I'm going to put up a 4th level Spirit Guardian. I get the feeling we're going to be spotted anyway, so not as much need to keep up. Ah, dang, I shouldn't have done that. Right. These elementals definitely hit hard. I don't know if they have it in this one, but they are also capable of... elementals in general have a special form where they cause like a damaging elemental aura. Like air elementals can turn into like miniature hurricanes, and fire elementals basically burn anyone they touch or are nearby, even if they don't actually attack. And I don't think earth elementals get anything equivalent, but I think they can burrow and stuff. Okay, we killed that one. Wow. That's an awful lot of HP. Awful lot of damage. Even though rogues are kind of hindered by the fact they can't attack multiple times around by default, the, excuse me, their ability to do sneak attack can often make up for that damage loss. Alright. Let's... Oh no, our warlock needs help. She's really taking a beating. Of course they go right up to her. Okay. They're all too close for fireball. Fortunately, our spiritual weapon can float, so we do want to attack. We want to attack this one. Aw, dang, we're using the poisoned arrows. That's dumb of me. Alright, time to use our greatsword. Good amounts of damage. So the funny thing about barbarians in 5th edition is they are less of a DPS and more of a tank role, even though they're still relatively good at dealing damage. And in 3rd edition, it was the opposite. While they could get damage resistance, damage reduction in 3rd edition, it didn't really matter all that much, because damage is greatly outpaced by... pardon me? Is greatly outpaced by... I mean, damage reduction is greatly outpaced by actual damage. And there was a very good feat in 3rd edition known as Power Attack, where if you were not a dex using melee character, you pretty much wanted it. It's sort of like how a 5th edition Warlock almost always needs Eldritch Blast, so too does a 3rd edition melee character need Power Attack. Wait. Okay, that is a bit upsetting to see all that poison do nothing. But as I was saying, Power Attack can make you deal a huge amount of bonus damage. And usually it's a bonus damage based on your level, or twice your level if you're holding a weapon two-handed. So a lot of barbarians, in fact almost every barbarian build, had Power Attack. So when you add, on top of that, typical damage, Power Attack damage, high strength, and of course, it's much easier to get critical hits, so there were a lot of crit fishing builds, which they often did that too, and that often made a barbarian much more of the DPS role.
Again.
Like, critical hits are like really easy in this. You crit on a natural 20, you deal double damage. In 3rd edition, there are all sorts of things, like some weapons that were considered particularly sharp or deadly can threaten a crit on a 19 or 20 or even an 18 or 20. And some of them, like a rapier, is an 18 to 20, while a scythe still crit on a 20, but it did quadruple damage on a crit. Great axes dealt, whatchamacallit? Great axes dealt triple damage on a crit. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to disengage. Move down here if possible. We are going to, no need to bind. I'm kind of regretting picking that bind choice. I feel like I should have done the Pact of the Tomb instead.
What went wrong there?
Oh, our rogue is finally spotted. Not that it'll matter much, because I guarantee you we're going to defeat this guy by the end of the next round. So yeah, as I was saying, crits in 3rd edition were a lot more all over the place. Unfortunately, much like in 5th edition, it made some weapons pretty much adamantly better than others.
Perish.
Right, and that's all of them. Yeah, you know it's stable. You can stay there. Ingredients. Alright. I think that's it. Well. There's no unopened treasure chests in here. And I don't think there's anything else to do. Okay, we also need to go to the Fortress of the Shield and find a Silent Whisper based. So, there we go. Sometimes scrolling through these maps can be pretty hard. Okay, before we leave the area, just in case, because they definitely know we're gonna get another long rest. Okay, so where do we want to go? History of Violence, Fortress of the Shield, 4 runs into family, Silent Whisper Outpost. Well, we're already at the Manicalan Ruins, so let's go here. Since our spy rogue is sort of in with the Silent Whispers, from what we recall from our side quest, I'm wondering if this will change anything. I will say one thing, the Lost Valley DLC has its own world map, but traveling across is much easier. Oh no, we're surprised, and all but one party member is asleep. Oh god, that's horrible. That almost never happens, us getting surprised. I like how when there's oftentimes 2 of the same enemies, they often have synchronized actions in this game. Like how the orcs both beat their chests at the same time. Right. Ugh. Surprisingly, they didn't do that much damage on a crit. Oh well. Expected better from these berserkers. It's alright, we still have plenty of HP left. Okay. Our dwarf is still sleeping like a log. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? First off, we're gonna switch over to our Tiger Fang. Pardon me.
You like it?
I think that's the 3rd critical hit in this round alone.
Another victory.
Alright, what am I gonna do? Okay, may as well show off the Dreadful Omen right now. So no... Okay, they're actually immune to fear, but still, that was very nice to use because no area of effect damage, and it still does quite a bit of damage anyway. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. enough to kill it, but close enough. We are going to use a power. Divine Fortitude. Kind of a bit of an action, but it gives us an awful lot of HP. 24 temporary. That's why the Battle Cleric's so good. It basically turns even a more weakling cleric into a tank. Ooh, okay. 4 critical hits in the same combat. That's impressive. Okay, so it doesn't really matter who we attack, they're both gonna... Either one is gonna die. Since I do want to get closer to the archers, I'm gonna disengage. Right. She is right next up, so may as well stab. Waste of a 4th level slot. He's nearly dead. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's hope this kills him. Yep, it does. And since I trust the rest dwarf to handle that orc, yes, I will strike. Bonus damage. Alright. Has just enough movement and one more action to try and kill this guy.
You didn't get me.
So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to have 2 of our party members pick up 2 of the different bags. Da, da, da. I do notice in the side it says sometimes you meet other people on the road. I kind of wish there was like more rules for interactions rather than just these combat random encounters. But then again, these overland encounters are sort of meant to simulate traveling rather than doing all the nitty-gritty. Right, as this is a new place, I play a side quest. Let's save, and let's cast spells. Right. You know what? Oh, she actually has just over 100 HP. Very nice indeed. Alright. There's actually quite a bit of magical javelins we can use, as well as a strange oil to identify, but we won't do that just yet, because I don't think there's much in the way of, like, outright poison-immune creatures in here. Okay. Oh, yes, there was one more thing. Duration 1 minute. No, I don't want to do that. I want to climb up. This place may look vaguely familiar if you remember from the tutorial where we had one of our characters trying to sneak past some orcs. Well, as you may have it, this is actually a redone version of the map. That map. There's some stalactites we can shoot. That'll be useful. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, immediately we're gonna try and shoot
On
off.
me.
Uh-oh, looks like they're close that only Annie is remaining in stealth. Is that stalactite directly positioned? Well, I don't want to risk it. Oh, yes it is. Nice. And he's nearly dead. Right. I bet that Orc Beastmaster is going to try and if they do melee, engage with either our dwarf or our halfling rogue. Okay, how do I want to do this? I want to just shoot him. When in doubt, it's the simplest solution.
You cannot defeat me.
Yes. Did hardly anything, but I guess it's just for the satisfaction. Thank goodness for flawless concentration. Okay. The Beastmaster definitely surprised me by doing something I didn't expect, but ideally he should be dead soon enough. And he is. Right. Let's see what they got cooking. Okay, definitely gonna retrieve that poison arrow. Orc great axes. We're gonna sparkle that little torch area. Fortunately, we still have Pass Without Trace. Even if we break stealth, it's for the next 8 hours. Very useful buff. Uh-oh. Do you see that right ahead of us? It's a dire wolf. Yeah, I want to change it around.
Caution next time.
Ooh. Perfect fireball formation. Oh, and it's nearly dead. Well, the dwarf is out of stealth, so whatever.
You didn't get me.
Once again, we are going to be switching. May as well use Rage. This looks like it may be a bit of a difficult battle. Right, I have line of sight to all of them and still within stealth. Okay, there's actually a thing we can hit to drop them on all of them, but on the other hand, I'd much rather use Fireball and hit free at one once. Wait. Can I hit? Oh, I can hit all but one. Very good. Okay, good. They're still immobilized, still surprised. This may be another pushover encounter for us. Actually, I want to do... You know what? I'm gonna use Dreadful Omen. Now that we finally have high-level spell slots... Yeah. Okay, with the Rogue... Yes. I shouldn't have used a poison arrow. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go right up to the Berserkers. Okay, it looks like I'm literally climbing into cage. Wait. Okay, hopefully I have melee range to both. I do. Good. Oh god.
More coming your way.
Okay, if I sneak here, I'm still in stealth. How do I want to handle this? The old spiritual weapon combo. At least let's try to kill one Berserker. I would like a stunning, please. Okay, looks like she's out of stealth, so chances are he's gonna run up to Znork. We want these two to still be in stealth, so let's try and move her up here a bit. Okay, they're all heavily wounded, so may as well just do a normal short bow. Overall, we're really killing it. Seems like the Silent Whisper base got overrun by monsters, because I'm pretty sure orcs aren't known for being master spies. Alright. Hopefully this will be enough, but if not, it is. And her. Alright. Hopefully the chieftain has some good loot. Ooh, Scroll of Flaming Spear, I definitely know who that's going to. An unidentified potion. You know what? May as well start spamming identify right now. Go to time as any I figure. Okay, height armor +1. I don't think that's useful to any of us. Okay, a slave stone. I know that's a certain crafting ingredient. Silent Whisper cipher disc. Okay. Okay. Let's start identifying stuff. Pipes of Haunting. It's a bard-only magic weapon. Can cast fear 3 times per day. Unfortunately, that won't be of much use to any of us. Pretty sure these are going to be +1 and +2 javelins. Yep. I am at least half right now. Ah, I already clicked on one we already did. I'm way too hasty and clicking around. I already know what this will be. Bracers of Sparkles allows you to cast that Sparkle spell at will, but since we have Kiana who can do that very cantrip, it's like, whatever. Okay, Oil of Sharpness, if I recall that. Yeah, +3 to attack and damage, weapon becomes magical. That is an amazing buff, but since it's limited use, we want to save it for when it'll really matter. Okay, we completed so far Bitterroot's treasure map, also the Magister Amulet. We have to return to the Fortress of the Shield and go to Coporann. So, besides those, okay, before going out, is there anything on our crafting menu we want to craft? So far, so good. Yes, I would like to leave. My business is done here. Okay, I wonder if we go up here, we'll go to the Fortress of the Shield. Okay, yes, it will be a literally north from here. Whoa, slavers. I don't think... Well, we fought these particular enemies, but I don't think they've been labeled slavers before. Probably a unique type of encounter. And since it's in the Badlands, it's going to be among these desert ruins. Okay, there's quite a bit of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. They just slightly outnumber us. Let's save our spell slots for later. Yeah, with all these different NPCs of widely different challenge ratings. It's kind of funny, like you have an Acolyte who is like 9 HP, a Scout who is 16, then you have the 15-point Veterans, and the Dark Weavers, if I recall correctly, are like a ridiculous 90-point number. Okay, so... you know what? May as well, because we've been damaged. Ooh, a crit. Man, that was satisfying. Is he fighting with a dagger? Yep, he is. Kind of funny, like these guys are like all heavily armored, so you'd think that they would have like heavy gear, but no, they're just hitting you with a dagger. Alright. Okay, I'm fine with this positioning. Whatever, it's a dwarf barbarian. He can take it.
Well struck.
Maybe our crossbow can at least kill one more guy. Oh wow, it hit. And it killed. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Real pushovers. Okay, so do I want to go for the Veteran, the Scout, or the Dark Weaver? Since I know we're gonna have another may as well. Vampiric touch. Ah, it's multi-use. Okay. I don't like... oh god. Okay, you know what? That's worth a shift.
If it doesn't kill you.
Come on, you can do better.
Yeah, that dagger does so much damage.
You die like the rest.
Oh, he's still up. Hopefully he won't be up for long due to Spirit Guardians, but... alright, good. I have line of sight to the Scout. Hopefully this will be enough to kill him. Yeah, you know what? Get the feeling we'll retrieve these arrows anyway. Okay, talk about a waste of a crit. Since it looks like most of us are behind cover, that should ideally provoke the Dark Weaver into trying to get us.
Arcana Necro Fury.
No, it won't. Okay. How do we want to do this? It's gonna feel a bit silly, but... yeah. the Dark Weaver is the real boss of this encounter. They have so much HP. Okay. He'll have to provoke free op attacks if he want to get out, and he'll also be suffering Spirit Guardians on top. Definitely worth a strike.
That's battle.
Don't know why they use battle like an adjective. It just sounds so weird to my ears. May as well. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Alright. And for some reason, even though they're the toughest enemy, they don't have any loot. I wonder what's up with that. Maybe they're like spies and the loot is like destroyed. Like, it like has some sort of counter mechanism where it just all evaporates. Racial Ray of Enfeeblement is going to be a Warlock spell. Okay. And now we're going to take a long rest. Or rather resume camping, which should ideally be a long rest. Alright, half our crafting projects are done. Let me quickly check something. Okay, done checking. Looks like we're okay. Pilgrims. Pretty funny name for a beetle-like monster. Well, the reason is they're part of a family of monsters known as Redeemers. And the reason they got it... By the way, these are completely original in Solasta. They do not exist in typical Dungeons & Dragons. They are known as the Redeemers. There are Pilgrims and there are Zealots, which are stronger or versions. And the reason they're called Redeemers is they are believed to have been the harbinger of some sort of religious apocalypse. Because I think they appeared right around the Cataclysm, and a lot of religious fanatics thought they were harbingers, so they believed that once they saw the bugs start coming into their town, they're like, oh, they're not going to kill us, they're going to redeem us. But nope, they're just monsters, and they ended up killing them. So someone made a macabre joke about how the bugs redeemed them in the end, thus giving them the name Redeemers, and religious things like Pilgrim and Zealot. They do actually play a bit of a plot role in the Lost Valley DLC, I will say, which is actually pretty neat. Okay. What do I want to do? You know what? Okay. Okay, there are... Okay, it looks like... No. I know it's gonna risk an op attack, but may as well. Fortunately, they do not do a lot of damage. I should have done that. May as well now, because they're pretty heavily melee inclined.
Courage.
Yeah, they're really dangerous in melee. Right. Yep, they're going for the weakest link. You know, I may as well cast Hellish Rebuke.
You're still standing.
2 critical hits. Okay, 3 critical hits. Feel very elated right now. Going to recklessly attack the pilgrim nearest to us.
More coming your way.
Okay, the exact same. Yeah, I know it's gonna provoke, but worth it. Definitely gonna halve that. Definitely gonna op attack that.
I'm getting the measure of this.
Alright. Definitely gonna try and stun it. Okay, where's this? Okay.
That's battle.
And it's deader than dead. That was dumb. Me not using reckless attack.
Arcana Evo. You cannot defeat me.
Gonna pass, it's just gonna be nearly dead anyway. Called it. And they do not drop any treasure. Well, at least we got a long rest before going into the fortress. And I just realized I forgot to rename this stream. So let me do that right now. Okay, renamed. Also, hello there, second viewer. Hope my earlier name for this wasn't any false advertising. Because we are still doing a tabletop thing, just a tabletop CRPG. We're much like the previous episode, we're still doing a bit of side quests for more loot and nice stuff, which will definitely come to help us. Oh, I just remembered. I want to buff our party. And we are gonna, just for the heck of it, do level 4. Alrighty. All of our characters are like in the low 80, are now with the modified hit points and stuff, averaging 90 something. Okay, looks like this is going to be where our side quest is, but since there's some undead roaming around, we're gonna want to try to do this stealthily if we can. I was gonna say what was taking him so long. Okay. Now that I know better, I'm not going to stealth as a group. I'm also going to make sure I do not have any poisonous arrows equipped, because they'll do diddly squat. Okay, is there a way I can get them all with a fireball? Get them all with a fireball now. Yes, I can.
You'll need to do better than that.
And I'm gonna climb up here for some advanced archery action. Okay, I will have line of sight to one of them, so since I'm in sneak mode, I can get some nice sneak attack damage. And since it's light out, they should take damage from sunlight. Don't exactly know why that doesn't happen outside of combat. Kind of funny to me. They may look like big walking bags of HP, but these broods are actually pretty easy because it's so easy to get light sources, and they have disadvantage in light. It's just trivial. Rage. Okay, so fortunately she still has line of sight to the weakest link. I hate how they make you roll stealth for every action and not just like once a round for your entire round's worth of actions. Feels like it kind of makes it so that you pretty much need pass without trace if you want to do like stealth archery to any good extent. Okay, so since she is out of stealth, may as well start mixing it up in melee with them. By mixing it up in melee, I mean, you know what? Okay, I should hit all three of them again.
You should have fled.
Right, if I go there, I don't also have line of sight, but I shouldn't automatically break stealth. have to think it's a real testament to our party that so many of these battles are going pretty easily for us. I do hope we get a bit more of a challenge soon. I do remember the two fire areas, the fire forest and the lava and the volcano, being pretty tough when I first played, but on the other hand, my party was not really meant for like optimal damage output. Oh, I know, I've learned my lesson from my warlock. Don't do any of those like yellow line jumps. I feel like I could have gone away with I feel like I could have gone away with using a spell like light or something.
Light will guide us.
Okay, we do not have one in sight, but we will now.
You're impressively fit.
With advantage, sneak attack, so they're good as dead. Alrighty. See that in the corner? A little glowy thing. Alright. Okay, this basket with unknown content is up here, it looks like.
A real little goblin.
Yeah, I don't see it anywhere else. Secret passage. Okay, 19. Gauntlets of Ogre Power, I mean... 10, 18, 19, 9. I mean, may as well give it to our rogue, I guess. I mean, I don't ever expect to melee with my warlock, ever, now that I have vampiric touch. I prefer to save my attunement slots. I mean, Sparkles is just... It's basically like magic item but torch. It's just... It's not really all that impressive. Maybe I'll sell it. Yeah, I think I will. Now we'll all go to Coporann, where we can turn in our various quests, because yes, they have a quest board there. So we don't have to do the long trek back to Caer Kiflin. And since we can teleport between gates, it's a nifty way of bypassing the overland travel. Oh yeah, I should look up crafting things too. Okay, do I really... How many of these things do I really need? Soul Drinker Dagger, if we have a Prime Dagger. Ooh, yes. 2d4 Psychic is pretty good, so we're definitely going to want a Prime Dagger. Okay. Prime... Well, we already have a Doomblade Greatsword, so the only difference is it deals radiant damage, and I don't think that requires a save, so... Light Armor, Flame Dancing... Prime Dagger, Prime Longsword, Prime Greatsword. Okay, 1d8 plus 2. Ooh, that is really good. Okay, so Greatsword Rapier. dagger. Okay. Ah, coincidentally, looks like Auroch is here. If my dot is to be believed. Huh. Okay, we'll try outside. Okay, there it is. And let's see if we can buy anything useful from the cleric. And also sell anything unneeded.
Sun on your face. My name is Atina Blade. What can I do for you?
Pretty sure you
We need
introduced
your
yourselves
powers.
before. Okay, hardly anything. See that board over there? That's the, no, it's just a scavenger system. Not a quest board. Guess we will need to go all the way back to Cairkiflin. On the other hand, ooh, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Let's talk to this mysterious figure.
You look just like your father.
Auroch! Is that really you?
Who else would it be? And you? You were just a kid the last time I saw you. And when I came back, well, the village was in ruins. I thought you were dead. Then I heard you were in Coporann.
I was away too. Otherwise, I'd be dead like all the others.
That was lucky. Now, do you want to avenge them? I slept in the charred ruins of the village as I buried my people. There were marks on the bodies. Marks made by weapons, not by claws or teeth. So I realized that those monsters were just bandits.
You mean?
Yes, kid. They're just bandits, and I found them.
What are we waiting for?
Easy now. I'll tell you. I tracked them to one of the elf ruins in the mountains. There were too many of them, so I triggered a landslide that trapped them.
So, what? We just wait for them to die?
No. They might find a way out, or someone might help them. I know their hideout connects to Coporann's old mines. They're trapped in there somewhere. I asked the Znork to let you enter the mines, and me along with you.
All right, let's go.
Good. Meet me in front of the mine.
I remember in the base game that mine entrance was always sealed, so it always really felt like DLC. It always felt like a DLC bait. It looks like the orc is not joining us in our party. Or maybe he will once we enter the new area. Let's see. Alright. Once again. Okay. Oh, looks like a lot of the stuff is already buffed, I guess. I can dig that. Okay, yeah, I was right. Auroch is now with us. Oh, he is. He's competent. I was worried that the 15 AC was his HP, but then I'm like, no, that's not right. Okay, there's a rail switcher. Please don't tell me there's gonna be like this weird minecart puzzle thing. Okay. Oh shit.
That's on me.
Okay, we got a surprise round, that's good. On the bad side, none of us are in stealth mode. Okay, so, how do we want to do this? You know what? One, two, three, four. Rarely used spell, but a good spell.
Die anyway.
Okay, let's see what Auric can do. He... Reckless. So I'm pretty sure he's a barbarian of some sort. Okay, that's where that pilgrim is.
Well struck. Run while you can.
Alright, this is where things get serious. How do we want to handle this? Okay. Gonna try stunning it. Alright, good. It's already at about half health, looks like. A little over half, actually.
Take that! Whoa!
Let's just try ganging up on them one at a time, whittle down their numbers that way. How fortunate that the Wanderer NBC is also a barbarian. Of course it's gonna burrow. Oh. I'm going for our weakest link. Looks like we don't have vampire. Oh well. Alright, 2-for-1 special.
Hey, that was mine.
Alright, it's gonna be in melee range with the Warlock, so hopefully we get some sneak attack damage in. We do. Cleric's doing well by herself. Okay, from a natural 1 to a natural 20.
Surrender or die.
That did not sound very convincing. Very nice indeed. Oh, only melee attacks. Oh well. I was hoping he had like some special NPC exception power.
Go on.
Right.
Arcana Evo Malus.
Well, it almost looked like it was going to be flipped over and prone, but no, it's just a unique animation for being knocked around. Man, missing even on a 20. I definitely love our cleric.
You like it?
Wonder what happens if we inspect this seemingly abandoned minecart. Okay, it's going somewhere we cannot see. Oh well.
Wait, a trap.
Okay. Well, we know what to do. These traps. Okay. I think I know the drill. Now, ideally, we should just climb over the trap that way.
Everybody freeze.
Yeah, we know. Why can she not hit it? Fine, I'll let the orc do it. Looks like since we knocked it over, we cannot get skeleton. Or maybe we can if we do a detour.
No choice.
Oh well. It's probably not any irreplaceable treasure anyway. Oh wait. No, I'm actually missing a chest. And of course, since we don't have the knock spell, and we can only unlock stuff if we level up, just in case it's locked and trapped.
Piece of cake.
Okay. Alright. Chances are the Warhammer is going to be magical or something. Yep. Card loader. Okay, it has to be pushed from the other side, I get it. Okay, I get it. Looks like we can push the minecart back and forth, but we have to make it so that it goes into the locked area or something. Okay, I get the feeling there's going to be enemies up ahead, so I'm just gonna scout solo with my rogue. That way, if we have to, we won't risk... whatchamacallit? We won't risk, like, having to wait for everyone to get exactly in position and thus end up triggering something. Okay, that's a lot of skeletons. Alright, that's pretty satisfying. The archers always seem to be very weak in this game in comparison to other targets of their type. I don't know why. That seems to be the way things are. Okay. Yes, I would like to strike. Oh, and they are dead. Alright. Everything's looking up for me. Okay, my rogue is not in stealth.
Touche!
May as well hurt the already damaged one. Fortunately, take less damage from our arrows.
That wasn't smart.
Kinda wish there was like a ranged slashing or a ranged bludgeoning thing. I know in 3rd edition and others they had things like quote-unquote ballpoint arrow and crossbow bolts, which is kind of a funny concept, but it was for people who didn't want to do piercing damage all the time.
You'll need to do better than that.
Alright. Okay, and now it's knocked out of our line of sight. Oh boy. Right, actually, we somehow have line of sight to him all the way up there. Pretty strange. I wonder if it being magical will not resist to piercing. Yup. They do not resist to piercing if it's a magical bow or arrow. Okay, nice. We're gonna get close enough so we may as well, right. Why does it have to be so close?
Perfect.
A rather unsatisfying performance, but hopefully our other better barbarian can do better. Took the words right out of my mouth. Tried to shove me. Oh, finally the sorcerer shows up, but by the time it'll be a threat, we,
Arcana Evo.
by the time it'll be a threat, we can easily gang up
I
on
take
it.
no prisoners.
Oh, wow. We actually killed it in one blow. Amazing.
Got ya.
Now after that battle, after looting the bodies, ooh. Frostburn dagger. Okay, after looting the bodies, we are going to short rest. Oh yeah, that was the Frostburn dagger. Oh, Soul Drinker dagger. No. I need at least one free hand to cast a spell. Right. Any items we want to attune? No.
Arcana Puto Virile.
Alright. Excuse me. But this is a push block puzzle. Yes, it is. Pretty simple, all told. Okay, wow. We have an awful lot of stuff here. Alright, where else to go? Looks like we have to all go up here. All right. We got it. Oh. Weird. I bet there's gonna be like a monster or something waiting for us back here. That's just the vibes I get. Okay. Keep saying no path to destination. Is there a reason why Auroch and Sable can't go up? Oh, that's why. So gotta go back up there, and then, you know, push the thing out of the way. Okay, I see how it goes.
Dive in the dirt now!
Sounds like it was like he was like in a crisis mode or something. All right. All right. Launch the card. Here we go. Wee. Okay, I see how it goes. Then it loops back around. Like, whoop. If you see my arrow, whoop. No. I'm gonna keep one person on that end and one person on that end, just so. Just for sake of ease. Right. Definitely feel like I got all figured out. Wait. Before doing anything? There we go. This should do it. Yes. No dramatic crash. It just opens. I don't know why, but I find that pretty funny. And I'm pretty sure the bandits or whoever's gonna be ahead of us. Okay. Kind of tempted to do a long rest. I mean, I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay, yeah, that's valid. So many different ways to buff. It's pretty funny. Right. Definitely looks like an interesting place.
Hold it. A trap.
Alright, Sable. You can try and disarm it while Znork will pilfer these pots. No, no, no. Oh, dang.
More caution next time.
Oh wow, it's right on top of us, but we still managed to get a surprise off. Thank goodness for the pause button. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Okay, one, two. Since it's a short rest thing, may as well. Oh boy. I feel like I'd autofill that no matter what. Okay. Get the feeling. Get the feeling some tougher opponents are to come after these, so pretty interesting angle to shoot from, I'd say. Okay. Yeah, having a ranged weapon even as a backup is just so useful in D&D in general.
Well struck.
Because there are just going to be some times where you just can't get close enough to an enemy. But does he have line of sight to any of them? No, he doesn't. He can only ready in a melee and not a range. That just doesn't feel right to me. Can't with our warlock blocking the way. Oh well. Pretty decent amount, I'd say.
More coming your way.
Just gonna continue meleeing to Wraith. His weapon isn't even magical.
That's battle.
How disappointing. Alright.
Too slow.
Arcana Evo. I must do better.
Oh, if I can actually hit him from an angle, I'd be able to knock him off. Okay. I should have planned that out better. Ooh.
Mitsaye Evo. Malvis.
Dang, they have a lot of HP.
Bleed!
I mean, what's the time?
Masterful.
Notice we're getting close to 2 hours, and while I did say I wanted to do some shorter sessions, I do want to see this side quest through. Unless it's super long, which I don't think it will be, because, you know, these other background-based side quests have been pretty short, I'd say. Right. Right. Okay. I just hope there's not a bunch of more monsters there. Thank goodness there ain't.
Arcana
Boom, boom.
Evo. Malvis.
Alright. Manacalon key. I'm pretty sure that's going to come in useful soon enough. Right. Is there anything back here? I mean, think of it this
I'm
way.
seeing a trap.
Upper or lower? Let's try upper. At the very least, if they both go to the same place, we'll at least have the high ground. And we get a nice lootable container, actually. Ah. We're 8th level, and we're still fighting bandits. 8 out of 20th level too, so like in RPG terms that would be like level 45 out of 99. Well, not exactly. Okay. Okay, pretty creepy looking tome. Pretty sure that's a readable plaque. Oh, it's actually a door, it looks like. There's no eternal rest. I don't know why they call it open close this door when it's very clearly not a door. That's kind of weird. Oh. Perfect time for sparkles. Bring light to only those whose souls are not resting. This is going to be a puzzle. So I think it is. Okay. I presume their souls would not be resting if their graves have been disturbed or robbed. So in that case, alright. Oh god. They really just thrusted that on us now. Okay, one. Since we're not in stealth mode or anything, what can we do?
Arcana Oli Clipe.
Alright, yes, that's it. Run closer to us so I can melee you all. Since we just got topped off with a long rest.
You like that?
Arcana Evo. Malleus. I am unbeatable.
Okay, still up, but barely. And that time thing, once it's his turn, he should die. Why do we have okay, the Spectral Avenger is unlit, but he's half orc. He should be able to see with dark vision. I mean, the logic sometimes.
You lose.
Alright, how do we want to do this?
Arcana Evo. Malinish. Bend the knee or perish. Better luck next time.
I think there is going to be.
You die like the rest.
This is definitely a very combat-heavy side quest, I will say. Right. Ooh. What's this say? Commander, took that fast quickly. Of the honored dead of the Empire. Okay. Seems to be more of the same. Hopefully there's treasure in this one.
There's a door here.
Look! This must be the bandits' hideout.
So it looks like we can go in through the front or in through the back. We're gonna be a little stealthy here. Little stealthy little boys and girls.
Hold it. I see a trap.
Ooh, cutscene time.
You
No
have
sneaking.
My thanks, adventurers.
We just stumble onto them.
What for?
For getting rid of those undead, not to mention the Redeemers. Thanks to you, we can leave now and find another way out.
You were never trapped by a landslide?
Of course not.
Or a rock?
Well, I wanted revenge, yes, but not for the burned village.
Wait, revenge against me?
Of course, your mother. She rejected me.
Double
Your father.
cross.
He banished me from the village. He humiliated me. I swore they'd pay for that.
What a twist. Okay.
More caution next time.
We still get surprise on them. I love that. Even though they knew it. This is why it pays to be in stealth mode. Okay. Okay, Shock Arcanist. That's a special unique wizard sub-school for this. Okay. Okay. We're gonna try taking cover behind there. Okay. Okay. 4 at once. And take full cover behind here. Yeah, let's mix it up with a melee.
Perfect.
Right, no matter where she goes, she's gonna get. Okay, we can hit 4 of them there. Okay, do we want to try and... Let's try and hit someone with a sneak attack at least. Ah, all of them miss.
Are you okay? Arcana Evo. Bandits. You can't win.
Ooh, there's a little armor set there.
Just bad luck.
Right, Znork's really killing it. But then again, this is his side quest. Try to hit as many as once again. Right, they're all ganging up on the cleric. I like that.
Well deserved.
You should probably use a different spell, buddy. wonder if
Getting the measure of this.
Arak had less than full HP when we triggered this encounter, if that would carry over to enemy Arak. Would be pretty cool if it did. Alright. I'm really just gonna keep fireballing these guys, I guess.
You were doomed.
Alright, looks like all the enemies go last in initiative order now, or the surviving enemies.
Go to hell.
Do, 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 do. Oh, how embarrassing.
Arcana Evo. Malmis. Don't lose hope.
They just keep missing the guy who's about to die. That's kind of funny and sad.
You cannot defeat me.
I would have been pissed if I missed even that. Yes, I would like a stun. Really wasted his turn there.
Well struck. Arcana Evo. Malmis. Run while you can.
Or, nice. Cutscene time.
That was awkward.
I'm sorry. So much for friendship.
It was a long time ago, but I guess it's some kind of closure.
Don't worry, Znork. You'll get over it with all this sweet loot we just procured. More hide armor. Then, what are you? Okay, a document. You sound suspicious. Once again, safe scumming before lockpicking chests. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know what that is.
Arcana Evo. Oculus.
Horn of Blasting. Let's check. Is it? Yes, it's barred only, but it's a good area of effect. 5d6 thunder damage. Can deafen enemies if they fail to save. Deafened isn't really as useful as blindness. I think in traditional 5e it has the possibility of making someone miscast a spell if the spell requires verbal components. As for this, I don't really think I've seen someone miscast a spell from the deafened condition as a result of that. Okay, let's see the Superb Warrior. Oh, the Mace of Smashing. I actually want to give that to him, because 2d6 plus 1d6 damage. Actually, he can have that and a shield. She also can have that and a shield. You know what? You know what? You know what? It is going to do less 1d8 plus 7 plus 2d6 plus 5. Ooh. It's not finesse, so it can't be used with a crit or a sneak attack. Frostburn Dagger 1d8 cold versus Diswitch is 1d8 base, I mean. Yeah. I'm gonna see what's over in here. Button for the secret entrance. Oh, corpse of unknown content. We definitely want to see what that is. Good thing I'm looking over this map. Okay, scroll protection from evil good. That'll go to our cleric. Okay, necropolis entrance, necropolis ruins, chest with studded lever, miner's camp, mine entrance. Yeah. I don't think we'll be able to get that. Oh well. Yep. Just all returning to a quest board. No. It's a sort of a... Right. Once we exit the map, we should be able to teleport back to Caer Kiflin. And then we can turn in the rest of our remaining quests. Okay, scroll all the way down there. Alrighty. And we also have a level up. So much new stuff. So much stuff to sell. This is all really exciting. That's definitely worth a save. Now hold on everyone, I need to pause the game, then I'll be back. Alright, hello everyone, I'm back to streaming. Let's check the scavengers. Nope. Let's see if Arwen has anything new to say.
Looking for a sharp blade. I'm your man.
Hello, adventurer. What can I offer you?
We'd like to stay for the night.
I mean, I suppose I could have stayed at the fancy place, but it's like this place is closer, and I really am looking forward to leveling up. Nice. If you're a target by a gem, a spell, or a you can cast a cantrip in reaction to the caster. I like that. Do we want to unlearn any spells? No, they're all pretty useful. Didn't really get much for the rogue. The proficiency bonus is the really big one. You can roll 1 additional weapon damage die when critting melee and increase their rage damage by 1. That's very good. Oh, she has 2d6 plus 1 damage. Oh, she doesn't have the gauntlets on? Thought she did. Well, guess it's back to the rapier with her. Okay, learn an additional elders. Do we want to unlearn any? No, I think they're good. Jump. We can do jump at will. Not really need to. Shadows. My darkness to become invisible. Nah. Minions of chaos. That could be useful. Detect magic can be useful, but if we have it as a ritual with our cleric, we don't really need it. I'm gonna do that. Do we want to unlearn any spells? No. I think these are all good. Actually, yes. We need spider climb when we have fly. Okay. Mind twist. Okay, I like that. What else do we want to do? Dominate person grants you control over enemy creature. However, it's only over humanoids and not a more diverse variety of monsters, so... Actually, wait. It's an enemy creature, but the creature, it doesn't say a limitation. Hold monster. Paralyzed is very good. We haven't really had to deal with anybody dying, and our crown can do that, so may as well do hold monster. Okay. Gauntlets of Ogre Power. Okay, 19. Okay, that looks correct now. Okay. Do we have any question? Ooh, there we go. Ring of Necrotic Resistance. Yeah. In my last playthrough in the main campaign, there were so many resistance rings. It's like I just started selling them for good moolah. Okay. Looks like we're out. Okay, remarkable crossbow bolt. That's gonna go to you, Znork. if I recall correctly, we should have enough for some, to build... We should have enough downtime to start crafting. Let's see. Prime Scimitar, we're gonna have one of those. A Prime Dagger, I definitely recall we need. Just need a primed rapier and a primed greatsword. Okay, a Soul Drinker Dagger we could do once we finished crafting the Long Night Poison. Okay, for some of these we need a life stone. Let's see if he has any prime weapons for sale. Apparently not. Really seem to have a bunch of bard heavy items for some reason. Let's see your standing with the factions. Okay, the Antiquarians is good as it can be. Principality good as it can be. Scavengers good as it can be. Huh. This circle's pretty good. So is the Arcaneum, so let's find where's the circle contact, see if we have any other faction items to give. I think the shop and the people we give to are too different, so...
Clear sky.
We do.
You know what, why don't we increase our standing a bit with the Arcaneum.
Clear skies, adventurers.
We do require your services.
Okay, they have a lot of primed material. Prime Scimitar, Prime Short Sword, Prime Short Bow, Prime Mace. So yeah, we definitely want to turn stuff in if we can. Well, it's been a little over 2.5 hours, and we completed pretty much all the side quests. Now we're level 9. All we have left is to continue doing the 2 more big gyms, then we'll be near the end of the game, or at least the main game. Very excited to say that. Pardon me. Alright, everyone. For the next stream, I am going to be taking a break from Solasta. I will be doing a partial review of another source book this Monday at 9. This one will be Limitless Heroics. It is a 5th edition source book created by a variety of mental health professionals, neurodivergent and disabled people who wanted to do both accurate and respectful portrayals of people with their conditions in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. It is a very, very long and comprehensive source book, and in real life I just so happen to be autistic, so while I won't be reviewing the full thing, I am going to be looking at its portrayal of autism and if I think it is both accurate and respectful. Until next time, everyone, see you on another exciting Twitch stream. Quasar Night out.